Ladies and gentlemen, this is Earth 2, a virtual version of the Earth, which claims to have the same land, the same seas, and even the same heights. Now, how it works, their little gimmick is they divide it up, and then they sell the land, guys. Sell imaginary land on their servers. So, is it worth it? What do you guys think? We're going to talk about it today. And the first thing I want to show you is basically how it works by actually buying something, because you know what day it is. It's Webinar Wednesday, which means we get scammed so you don't have to. So let's go over here. This is the place that I would like to buy. It is currently the old house of Dan Lok. Dan Lok apparently didn't pay rent, allegedly. And now I want to buy his former mansion. Okay, so I found the address. I picked out the little McMansion. Now, the problem is that it's expensive as hell, this land. So, how it works, I don't know if you can see right here, but one tile costs $7. I've only loaded up $10 on my thing altogether. So, I'm literally going to buy his pool. I don't know if that's is that his pool? That's basically his pool, right? Pay with account balance. Yes. All right, I am the official owner of this little Dan Lok's old house, or at least a 10 by 10 of Dan Lok's old house. Now that's just one example of the things you can buy. Basically, you can buy any piece of land on the entire Earth, supposedly. So yeah, that's basically how you buy stuff. And a lot of you guys have been reaching out to me. This is like one of the most popular websites in the last few days, and it has run one of the most successful game launches ever, with one of the people in the Discord chat of their thing who I talked to about this, because I was curious why you would buy this. And I asked them how much they're making.
Recently, it slowed down to, like, I think the last couple days, it's been like somewhere around the range of like $500,000 a day. But a couple weeks ago, they were making $1 million a day.
Okay, so that's obviously nuts. Like, they're making insane amounts of money, all because people are going in and they're buying up little tiles of land. This is where it gets dicey for me, is why are people buying this land? See, obviously, a lot of this is not bought. But there are also parts like this, part of the bridge, San Francisco, which are bought. So the question is, why are people buying it? What is this company doing? I mean, why are they selling land? And they're pulling in $1 million a day for $25 million. It's like one of the most successful video game launches ever.
So 25 million is me, ballparking it. The last actual numbers I got was somewhere around 20 million, I think it was.
Oh, wait. Did I mention yet that it's all a video game? Okay. So hang on. Because, yeah, you're like, wait, I thought it was a marketplace. No, get this. It's a video game, too. Look, these developers, they're a bit goofy because they kind of want to be everything. This guy, official David Lamar, puts it really well.
That's where they kind of just talk a little bit about the business. And from what it sounds like, they want to be a mixture of SimCity, The Sims, Second Life, Minecraft, what's that other big game? Grand Theft Auto.
You guys know, no big deal. Just a combination of all the AAA games, and just be all of those as a game studio, or, well, it's not even a game studio, really. It's like 11 developers or whatever working on it, like a team of 11. And look, I know at this point your head is screaming scam, but honestly, mine is too. When you go look at their team, they got some heavy hitters here. They got the co-founder of Oculus here, which that's a pretty big get. And obviously they have money to pay developers now, since they just speed ran basically the fastest $25 million investment deal ever from like micro investing. But kind of where I take issue with it is that people have put in this money for seemingly all on a bet that this is going to be the greatest game ever, but there's no proof that it is. I mean, you're really putting your bank account in the hands of these developers. So let me say right up front, lest anyone get it twisted, okay? If you go to this place, do not buy a single thing. Here's their marketplace or whatever, where you supposedly can sell land. That's the only way you can get your money out of this, is if you sell land. But don't put money in this unless you're prepared to lose it. Because bottom line, what you're actually doing if you buy into Earth 2.0, you're supporting a video game development in its like pre-alpha stage. They don't even have an alpha, but you're basically supporting that with the hopes that with adoption, maybe enough people will come in and want to buy Earth 2.0 land. Because that's what it is. It's like this metaverse idea, sort of like Second Life, where you can go and like chat with each other, I guess, but except it's in like a video game that's real life, but still a video game. And I guess you own land. Like basically they're just selling the land to raise money for it, it seems like. So yeah, if you get invested in this thing, if you're getting invested to make money, sorry, you're an idiot. There's almost no way you're going to pull your money out. Why? Because of the supply. Look, every kind of thing where you're investing in it, it's got to have a supply side, demand side, right? The demand for Earth 2 tiles is, even at $25 million, is relatively low, right? Because if you just think about it for a second, at 10 cents a tile, which they're a lot more than that, as you saw, because they go up in value as more people buy it. But at 10 cents in a tile, you're talking about 250 million tiles of demand right now. How many tiles is Earth 2 currently supporting? According to this YouTuber, 51 billion.
10 tiles per square kilometer. So I divided it by 10 and figured out that there's 51 billion tiles on Earth. Now,
okay. so let's repeat that again. There's 51 billion tiles, and the demand is, while it's initially really high, it's obviously finite. So you have a near infinite amount of supply where you could spend $5 billion in the game and still not get all the tiles. And then what? The demand is like really finite? I don't know. That to me immediately raises serious red flags, because who's going to unload your land from you? Why are they going to buy your land over the 50,000 other people who want to sell their land that day? It makes no sense. And this is my first big gripe with the game, is that a lot of people are pushing this as it's like some investment opportunity.
So first off, if you could just like my video and subscribe to the channel for more Earth 2 content, we're going to make each other millionaires.
Wait.
What?
Look, listen, I'm all fine with supporting some video game by giving them money when they don't really have a product yet, really. But make each other millionaires? This is delusional. And it honestly reminds me a lot. I mean, there have been a lot of projects like this, right? Where people sell like virtual land and people think, oh, I'm going to jump in on that and get rich. Obviously, it ends up burning a lot of people.
This is Decentraland, a virtual world that's owned by its users.
Sound familiar?
I'm not selling it until it's worth at least 10 million.
They're the riskiest investments in the whole world.
Look at that. Look at that brilliant edit. This guy's like, I'm holding on to it till 10 million. And then the next guy's like, it's the riskiest investment in the entire world. Yeah, I wouldn't even classify this as an investment. You're spending money on a video game. Look at it like a skin in Fortnite or CSGO, but then pretend that CSGO and Fortnite is not a functional game yet. That's essentially what you seem to be buying here. And I'm not going to pretend to understand the psychology of, spending a bunch of money on games like these, because literally if you look at the leaderboard, there are multiple people who have spent $90,000 and more. All these people are celebrated for spending like huge amounts in the game, but it's like, dude, this game didn't exist like 2 months ago. It came out in November 2020. And people have already dropped $80,000 on it, $75,000. And I have to wonder, like, would they have done that if they didn't think they were going to make money off of it? That's what I think is the biggest part of this scam, is that people are thinking they're going to make their money back. And honestly, they're not. If you look at it as like you're investing in developers, that's fine. But if you look at it like I'm spending $80,000 and I'm going to get my money back, I don't know. This is another YouTuber named Matt Lorraine, who has also been making Earth 2.0 content. And he also says, like, how do you make money in Earth 2.0?
Haven't showed you the best way to make money in Earth 2, and that's...
You're not making money in Earth 2. Or at least you're very unlikely. Again, guys, just be careful. There's so many scams out there. And the thing is that it's hard to call it a scam because it depends on the reason you're buying it. If you're buying it because you want to make money selling the land later, you're almost for sure getting scammed. I mean, it's almost for sure there's just not going to be demand for your little land, whatever. Because literally the marketplace is set by Earth 2. There's no real value to these tiles, right? They're just making it up as they go. But if you want to support a like highly ambitious game, an alpha with a pretty unknown dev team, I think you just have to be interested in all that, metaverse stuff, talking games, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I fully understand this, but what I do know is that I'm now the proud owner of Dan Locke's house on Earth 2. I don't plan on ever selling it. Don't ask me. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. I know some of you Earth 2 fanboys out there are going to be shocked that I made this video, and I want to hear from you guys. I mean, how insane is it that a company with no video game, no real product, has already raised allegedly $20 to $25 million?
So 25 million is me, ballparking it. The last actual numbers I got was somewhere around 20 million, I think it was.
I mean, this is like bigger than Star Citizen almost. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow.